On this lesson, we're going to work on our fourth icon. So just as before, I'm going to select my arbor tool, and just while dragging, I'm going to press Alt and Shift so I can make a copy. Then I'm going to delete this icon because I'm going to be creating a new one. So this one's going to be a syringe, and I'm going to be using again basic shapes. So the rectangle tool is going to be just fine. So let's make a rectangle around this size. And again, remember to make sure that your stroke is properly aligned. This one is going to be the part on the top. I think it's a little bit too wide, so I'm going to move all the anchor points with my direct selection tool and bring them closer so it has a better relation. Now I'm going to work on the bottom part. You can see how I always keep adjusting so that everything falls into my grid. So as I said in the previous lesson, sometimes it's really not necessary that you follow the grid 100%, but it's recommended that you use it as a guide to create your shapes. And of course, you can change the width of the grid if your icons are a little bit different than mine. This one is being very geometrical, but if your icon has a lot of more detail, then you should decrease the subdivisions and play a little bit with the grid, so you can still use it as a guide, but you have more subdivisions and more places where you can place your shapes. So right now here on the top, I'm going to work on the top part. Make sure that this is aligned, and as I have been saying, I keep making adjustments so everything falls into my grid. So now that I think it's complete, I can again select everything and move it a little bit so it's centered on my canvas. Now if I press Ctrl Shift S to bring my safer web, you can see the icon, and if I increase the percentage, you can see that I don't get any loose pixels. It's still very sharp. And also if I decrease it, I get all the details, especially the lines that are there on the syringe. So next lesson, we're going to work on our next icon.